Hi, this is Jerry. I've got a question for you. If someone offered you $1 million overnight, but you knew it wasn't earned honestly, would it really be a blessing? Welcome to Proverbs 13:11. King Solomon says that how we gain our wealth is just as important as how much we have. Now, this proverb has a contrast quick, dishonest wealth with patience, honest labor involved in it. It says wealth gained by dishonesty will be diminished. Now, the Hebrew word also includes wealth gained through fraud, deception, empty schemes, gambling, or false hopes, or getting something for nothing. Money obtained the wrong way often disappears just about as quickly as it comes. Even if it remains for a time, it usually brings worry, guilt, broken relationships, or God's discipline. But what King Solomon gives is God's formula. It says, "But he who gathers by labor will increase." Notice the words, gathers by labor. The picture is not of someone becoming rich overnight. It's of a farmer gathering one harvest at a time, a craftsman completing one project at a time, a family saving one paycheck at a time. God often blesses steady faithfulness rather than a spectacular shortcut. Little by little becomes much when God is in it. Now, the ancient Jewish teachers admired honest work because they believed labor was one of God's gifts to mankind. They often said that wealth earned honestly carries God's blessings, while dishonest gain carries hidden sorrows. There's an old proverb that says, "Bread earned with clean hands tastes sweeter than a banquet stolen by deceit." Another teacher said something like this: "A man who climbs too quickly often falls the hardest." You see, back then they understood that character is built one honest decision at a time. What does this mean for us today? This proverb speaks powerfully to our current generation. You see, we're surrounded by advertising promising instant success. Get rich quick, easy money. Just buy this app and win, win, win. No effort required. Guaranteed a fortune. But God's economy works much differently. He honors integrity. He blesses diligence. He rewards perseverance. Whether you're raising a family or building a business, serving in a ministry at your church, or saving for retirement, lasting success usually comes through years of faithful work rather than overnight miracles. God isn't only interested in what we receive. He's interested in who we become while we're earning it. Honest labor shapes patience, humility, discipline, gratitude, qualities that money alone can never ever buy. Now, if you take anything away from this proverb, take this: God's greatest blessings usually grows slowly, but they last much longer. So choose faithfulness over shortcuts. because integrity is worth more than instant wealth. Now, a young man asked his grandfather, "How did you become so successful?" And the grandfather smiled and answered, "Slowly." So the grandson asked, "Can you explain that a little faster, please?" Sometimes we want overnight success, but God often works one faithful day at a time. Let me leave you with this closing thought. In Proverbs 13:11, reminds us that true prosperity is not measured by how quickly we gain wealth, but by how integrity with which we earned it. Money gained through dishonesty may look impressive for a season, but it rarely brings lasting joy or peace. Honest work, patient efforts, and faithful stewardship produces blessings that endure. As believers, we should never envy those who seem to prosper through shortcuts or deception. Instead, let us trust God's timing, work with excellence, and honor Him in all that we do. For when God's blessings, the work of our hand, when He blesses the works of our hands, He gives us something far greater than wealth. He gives us a clear conscience, a strong character, and a legacy that will outlast any fortune. It's much like tithing. 90% of your blessed money is indeed a lot more than 100% of unblessed money, something I personally believe in. Little by little, with God, it's always better than a lot without Him at all. I believe that the heart of what King Solomon wanted us to remember this in this proverb. Now, this verse will be on the screen. Read it out loud if you can. Have a great day.